country prince is this?
This is Olivia, lady.
What should I do in Olivia? My brother. He's an Elysian. Perchance he's not drowned. What think you, sailor?
It is perchance that you yourself were saved.
Oh, my poor brother. And so perchance may he be.
True, madam. And to comfort you a chance, assure yourself, after our ship did split, and you and those poor number hung upon our driving boat, I saw your brother, most provident in peril, courage and hope of teaching him the practice to a strong master that lived upon the sea.
Saying so, there's gold. Knowst thou this country?
Aye, madam, for I was bred and born not 3 hours' travel from this very place.
Who governs here?
A noble duke, in nature as in name.
What's the name?
Orsino.
Orsino. I've heard my father name him. He was a bachelor then.
And is so now, or was so very late. For but a month ago, I went from hence, and then it was fresh in rumour that he did seek the love of fair Olivia.
What's she?
A virtuous maid, the daughter of a count that died 12 months since, then leaving it in the protection of his son, her brother, who shortly also died, for whose dear love, they say, she hath abjured the company in sight of men.
Oh, that I served that lady, and might not be delivered to the world till I made mine own occasion mellow. What my estate is.
That were hard to compass, because she will admit no kind of suit. No, not the Duke's.
I prithee, and I'll pay thee bounteously. Conceal me what I am. I'll serve this Duke. Thou shalt present me as a eunuch to him, for I can sing and speak to him in many songs that will make me very worth his service. What else may hap to time, I will commit. Only shape thou thy silence to thy wit.
Be you this eunuch, and your mute I'll be. When my tongue blabs, then let mine eyes not see.
I thank thee. Lead me on.
When mine eyes did see Olivia first. thought you purged the air of pestilence, and my desires, like fell and cruel hounds, ere since pursue me. Now, what news from her?
If it please my lord, I might not be admitted, but from a handmaid do return this answer. The air itself, till 7 years in heat, shall not behold her face at ample view. Yet, like a cloisteress, she will veiled walk. All this to season a dead brother's love, which you would keep fresh and lasting in a sad remembrance.
Oh, she that hath a heart of that fine frame, to pay this debt of love but to a brother? How will she love, when the rich golden shaft hath killed the flocks of all the affections else that live in her? Away before me, sweet beds of flowers. Love thoughts lie rich when happy with flowers.
What a plague means my niece, to take to the death of her brother thus. I am sure cares an enemy to life.
By my troth, Sir Toby, you must come in earlier at night. My lady your cousin takes great exceptions to your ill honours.
Why, let her accept.
Aye, but you must confine yourself within the modest limits of order.
Confine? I'll confine myself no finer than I am. These clothes are good enough to drink in, and so be these boots too.
That cropping and drinking will undo ye. I heard my lady talking of it yesterday, and of a foolish knight you brought in here one night to be her wooer.
Who? Sir Andrew Aguecheek?
He.
Why, he has 3,000 ducats a year.
I know have but a year and all these ducats. He's a very full and a prodigal.
Oh, fie that you'll say so. He speaks 3 or 4 languages, word for word off book, and hath all the good gifts of nature.
He hath indeed, almost natural, for besides that, he's a fool.
Who says so?
They have, moreover, he's drunk nightly in your company.
With drinking health to my niece. I'll drink to her as long as there is a passage in my throat and a drink in Olivia. Why, here's Sir Andrew Aguecheek.
Sir Toby Belch. How now, Sir Toby Belch?
Sweet Sir Andrew.
Bless you, fair shrew.
My name is Mary, sir.
Oh, good Mistress Mary.
Very well.
Ah, knight, when did I see thee so put down?
Never in your life. Methinks sometimes I have no more wit than a Christian or an ordinary man. But I'm a great eater of beef. I believe that does harm to my wit.
No question.
And I thought that I'd forswear it. I'll home tomorrow, Sir Toby.
Pourquoi, my dear knight?
What is pourquoi? Do or do not? I would I had bestowed the times and tongues that I had in dancing, fencing and bear baiting. Oh, had I but followed the arts.
And thou hast an excellent head of hair.
Oh, I'll ride home tomorrow, Sir Toby. Your niece will not be seen, or if she be, it's 4 to 1 she'll none of me. The Count here hard by woos her.
Ah, she'll not have the Count. She'll not match above her degree. There's life in it, man.
Oh, I'll stay a month longer. I'm a fellow of the strangest mind in the world. I delight in masks and revels, sometimes all at once. Shall we, set about some revels?
Yes, let's. Let me see the caper. Yes, higher! Ha ha! Higher! Excellent!
If the Duke continues his favours towards you, Cesario, you are like too much advanced.
I've known you but 3 days, and already you are no stranger.
Is he inconstant, sir, in his favours? No, believe me. I thank thee. Here comes the Count.
Who saw Cesario?
On your attendance, my lord. Here.
Stand you a while aloof. Cesario, thou knowst no less than all. I've unclasped to thee the book, even of my secret soul. Therefore, good youth, address thy gate unto her. Be not denied access. Stand at her doors and tell them there thy fixed foot shall grow, till thou have audience.
Sure, my noble lord, but if she be so abandoned to her sorrow, as it is spoken, she will never admit me.
Be clamorous and leap all civil bounds rather than make unprompted return.
Say I do speak with her, my lord. What then?
Oh, then unfold to her the passion of my love. Surprise her with discourse of my dear faith. It shall become thee well to act my woes. She will attend it better in thy youth.
I think it not so, my lord.
Dear lad, believe it, for they shall yet belie thy happy years. For, say thou art a man, Diana's lip is not more smooth nor rubious, and thy small pipe is as a maiden's organ, shrill and sound, and all is sensitive of a woman's part. Prosper well in this, and thou shalt live as freely as thy lord to call his fortunes thine.
I'll do my best to woo your lady. And yet, a barful strike, whoe'er I woo myself will be his wife.
Nay, either tell me where thou hast been, or I will not open my lips so far as a bristle may enter in way of thy excuse. My lady will hang thee for thy absence.
Let her.
He that is well hanged to this world needs to fear no colours.
Yet he will be hanged for being so long absent. Or to be turned away. Is that not as good as a hanging to you?
Many a good hanging prevents a bad marriage.
And as for turning away, let summer bear it out.
You're resolute then?
Not so neither. But I am resolved on 2 points.
That, if one break, the other will hold. Or, if both break, your gaskins fall.
Act in good faith, very act.
Well, go thy way. If Sir Toby would leave drinking, thou wert as witty a piece of beef such as any in Illyria.
Peace, you rogue, no more of that. Here comes my lady. Make you excuse wisely, you are best.
Wit, and it be thy will put me into good fooling.
Those wits that think they have thee do very oft prove fools.
And I, that am sure I lack thee, may pass for a wise man.
For, you know what they say, better a witty fool than a foolish wit.
God bless thee, lady.
Take the fool away.
Do you not hear the bell? Take away the lady.
You're a dry fool. I'll no more of you. Besides, you grow dishonest.
2 faults with her. That drink and good counsel will amend.
Oh, give the dry fool a drink. Then is the fool not dry?
Bid the dishonest man to mend himself.
If he mend, then he is no longer dishonest.
If he cannot, let the butcher mend him.
Anything that's mended is but
Patched.
virtue that transgresses is but
Patched.
with sin, and sin that amends is but
Patched.
virtue.
Lady bade take away the fool. Therefore I say again, take her away.
So I bade them take away you.
Give me leave to prove you a fool.
Can you do it?
Dexterously, good Madonna.
Make your proof.
I was catechized you for it, Madonna. Could my master virtue answer me?
Well, for want of other idlenesses, I'll bide your proof.
Good Madonna. Why mournest thou?
Good fool for my brother's death.
I think his soul was in hell, Madonna.
I know his soul is in heaven, fool.
The more fool, Madonna. To mourn for your brother's soul being in heaven.
Take away the fool, gentlemen.
What say you of this fool of Malvolio? Doth it not mend?
Yes, and shall do till the pangs of death shake them. Infirmity, the decays, the wise, doth ever make the better fool.
God send you, sir, a speedy infirmity, for the better increasing your folly.
Sir Toby will be sworn that I'm no fox, but he won't pass his word for tuppence that you are a fool.
How say you to that, Malvolio?
I marvel your ladyship takes delight in such a barren rascal. I saw them put down the other day with an ordinary fool that has no more brain than a stone. Look you now, unless you laugh and minister occasion to them, they're gagged.
You're sick of self-love, Malvolio, and taste with a distempered appetite.
Now Mercury and Judy with leasing, thou speakest well of fools.
Madam, there is at the gate a young gentleman, much desires to speak with you.
The Count Orsino, is it?
I know not, madam, but he's a fair young man and well attended.
Who of my people holds him in delay?
Toby, madam, your kinsman.
Oh, fetch him off, I pray you, who speaks nothing but madman. Fie on him. Go you, Malvolio. If it be a suit from the Count, I am sick or not at home. What you will to dismiss it. Now you see, sir, how your feeling grows old. You dislike it.
Good Madonna, thou hast spoken first as if thy eldest son should be a fool.
Here he comes. One of thy kin has a most weak ear.
A man on a half drunk. What is he at the gate, cousin?
A gentleman.
Gentleman. What, gentleman?
'Tis a gentleman here! Oh, plague of these pickled herring! Oh, now, sort, I haven't seen you since.
How have you come so early by this lethargy?
Lechery! I defy lechery! There's one at the gate.
Aye, marry. What is he?
Well, and be the devil any will, I cannot. Give faith, they are. Well, it's all one, isn't it? The Frenchmen, foreigners, German.
What's a drunken man like a fool?
Like a drowned man, a fool, and a madman.
One draught above heat makes him a fool.
The second mans him.
The third drowns him.
My cousin's in the 3rd degree of drink. He's drowned. Go look after him.
He's but mad yet, Madonna.
And the fool shall look to the madman.
Madam, yon young fellow swears he will speak with you. I told him you were sick. He takes upon him to understand so much, and therefore comes to speak with you. I told him you were asleep. He seems to have a foreknowledge of that too, and therefore comes to speak with you. What is to be said to him, lady? He's fortified against any denial.
Tell him he shall not speak with me.
Has been told so. And he says, he'll stand at your door like a sheriff's post, and be the supporter to a bench, but he'll speak with you.
What kind of man is he?
Why, of that kind.
Yes, but what manner of man?
A very ill manner. He'll speak with you. Will you or no?
Of what personage and years is he?
Not yet old enough for a man, nor young enough for a boy. He is very well favoured and speaks very shrewishly. One would think his mother's milk was scarce after.
Go call him hither. Call him a gentlewoman.
Gentlewoman, my lady calls.
Give me my bell. Come, throw it over my face. I'll once more hear Orsino's embassy.
The Honourable Lady of the House. Which is she?
Speak to me. I shall answer for her. Your will.
Most radiant, exquisite, and unmatchable beauty. I pray you, tell me if you be the lady of the house, for I never saw her. I would be loath to cast away my speech. But besides that it's excellently well penned, I have taken great pains to con it.
Whence came you, sir?
I can say little more than I've studied, and that question's out of my part. Good gentle one, give me modest assurance if you be the lady of the speech, lady of the house, that I may proceed in my speech.
Are you a comedian?
No, my profound heart. And yet, by the very pangs of malice I swear, I am not that I play. Are you the lady of the house?
If I do not usurp myself, I am.
Indeed, if you are she, you do usurp yourself. What is yours to bestow is not yours to reserve. But this is from my commission. I'll honour my speech in your praise, and then show you the heart of my message.
Come to what's important in it. I give you the praise.
Alas, I took great pains to study it, and 'tis poetical.
I just no more like to be feigned. I pray you, keep it in. and I heard you were saucy at my gates, and allowed your approach rather to wonder at you than to hear of you. If you be not mad, then be gone. If you have reason, then be free.
Will you hoist sail, sir? Here lies your way.
No, good swabber. I'm to hold here a little longer. Tell me your mind. I am a messenger.
Sure you have some hideous matter to deliver, and the courtesy of it is so fearful. Speak your office.
It alone concerns your ear.
And yet you began rudely. What are you, and what would you?
The rudeness that hath appeared in me have I learnt from my entertainment. What I am and what I would are as secret as maidenhead. To your ears, divinity. To any others, profanation.
Give us this place alone. We will hear this divinity. Now, sir, what is your text?
Most sweet Olivia.
Oh, a comfortable doctrine. Much may be said of it. Where lies your text?
In Orsino's bosom.
In his bosom. In what chapter of his bosom?
To answer by the method, in the first of his heart.
I have read it. It is heresy. Have you no more to say?
Dear lady, let me see your face.
Have you any commission from your lord to negotiate with my face? You are now out of your text. But we will show you the picture. Well, is it not well done?
Excellently done, if God did all.
'Tis in grain, sir. 'Twill endure wind and weather.
'Tis beauty truly blent. Lady, you are the cruellest she alive, and you will lead these graces to the grave. Leave the world no copy.
Sir, I will not be so hard-hearted. I will give out the schedules of my beauty. They will be listed as item 2 lips, indifferent red, 2 grey eyes with lids on them, 1 neck, 1 chin, and so forth. Were you sent here to praise me?
I see you what you are. You are too proud. But yet, if you were the devil, you are fair. My lord and master loves you.
How does he love me?
With adorations, with fertile tears, with groans that thunder love, with sighs of fire.
The Lord does know my mind. I cannot love him. He might have took his answer long ago.
Lady, if I did love you and my master's flame, in your denial I would find no sense. I would not understand it.
Why? What would you?
Make me a willow cabin at your gate, and call upon my soul within the house. Write loyal cantons of content love, and sing them aloud, even in the dead of night. Halloo your name to the reverberate hills, and make the babbling gossip of the air cry out, Olivia! Or you should not rest between the elements of earth and air, but you should pity me.
You might do much. What is your parentage?
Above my fortunes, yet my state is well. I'm a gentleman.
Get to your lord. I cannot love him. Tell him to send no more, unless, perchance, you were to come to me again. To tell me how he takes it. Very well. I thank you for your pains. Spend this for me.
I'm no fee post lady. Keep your purse. My master, not myself, lacks recompense. Farewell, fair cruelty.
What is your parentage? Above my fortunes, yet my state is well. I am a gentleman. I'll be sworn thou art. Thy tongue, thy face, thy limbs, actions, and spirit. Not too fast. Soft. Soft. How now, even so quickly may one catch this plague? Methinks I feel this youth's perfections with an invisible and subtle stealth to creep in at mine eyes. Well, let it be. What up? Malvolio!
Hey, madam, at your service.
Run after that same peevish messenger. He left his ring behind him. Tell him all none of it. Tell his lord I'm not for him. If that youth should come this way tomorrow, I'll give him reason for it. Hide thee, Malvolio.
Madam, I will.
Pitch your life force, ourselves we do not owe. What is decreed must be. This be so.
But will you stay no longer? Told you not that I go with you.
By your patience, no, my stars shine darkly over me.
Well then, let me know. Whither you are bound?
No, sooth, sir, my determinate voyage is mere extravagance. You must know me, Antonio, that my name is Sebastian. My father was that Sebastian of Messina, whom I know you have heard. He left behind him myself and a sister, both born now. Would the heavens had been pleased, so too would we have ended. But you, sir, altered that for some hour before you took me from the breach of the sea, was my sister drowned. The lady, sir, who said she much resembled me, was by many accounts of beauty. She bore a mind that envy could not but call fair. She's drowned already, sir, with salt water.
Pardon me, sir, your vanity.
My good Antonio, forgive me your trouble.
If you'll not murder me for my love, let me be your servant.
Farewell once. I am bound to the Count Orsino's court. Farewell.
The gentleness of all the gods go with thee! I have many enemies in Orsino's court, else I would very shortly see thee there. But, come what may, I do adore thee so. Danger shall seem sport, and I will go.
Well, not you. We were now with the Countess Olivia.
Even now, sir. On a moderate pace I have since arrived but hither.
She returns this ring to you, sir. You might have taken it away yourself. She adds, you shall put your lord into a desperate assurance she will none of him. And one thing more, that you never be so hardy as to come again in his affairs, unless it be to report your lord's taking of this. Receive it, sir.
I took no ring of her. I'll none of it.
Come, sir, you peevishly threw it to her. And her wishes, it shall be so returned. There, if it be worth stooping for, it lies for your eye. Not, be it his that finds it.
I took no ring of her. What means this lady? Fortune forbid my outsides have not charmed her. She made good view of me, indeed so much, that sure methought her eyes had lost her tongue. For she did speak and start distractedly. Why, she loves me sure. Why, I am the man, if it be so as 'tis. Poor lady, she would better love a dream. Disguise, I see thou art a wickedness. How will this fudge? My master loves her dearly, and I, poor monster, fond as much on him, and she, mistaken, seems to dote on me. What will become of this? As I am man, my state is desperate for my master's love. As I am woman, and now alas the day, what thriftless sigh shall poor Olivia breathe? O time, thou must untangle this, not I. It is too hard a knot for me to untie.
Said.
What did you say? If you want it, come and get it.
You did not, you donkey! Come, approach, sir, and you approach. Not to be abed after midnight is to be up betimes.
Near my troth, I know not, but I know to be up late is to be up late.
A false conclusion. I hate it as an unfilled can. Marianne! I say! A stoup of wine!
Oh, here are the fools.
How now, my hearts?
Welcome us. Let's have a catch.
By my troth, thou wast in very gracious furling last night. Oh, 'twas very good in faith. I sent you 6pence for it.
I did. Pentecost and fertility.
Oh, excellent. Why, this is the best fooling when all is done. Now, a song.
Yes, there's a 6pence. Let's have a song.
There's a testicle of me too.
Would you have a love song?
Or a song of good luck.
A love song? A love song.
Aye, I care not for good life.
There's a somebody I'm longing to see. I hope that he turns out to be someone who will watch over me. I'm a little lamb who's lost in the world. I know I could always be good to walk. Although he may not be the man some girls think of as handsome, to my heart he carries. Won't you tell him please to put on some speed? Follow my lead. Oh, how I need someone who will watch over me.
Oh, a mellifluous voice, as I am a true knight.
Contagious breath!
Very sweet and contagious indeed.
Aha, but shall we make the welkin dance indeed? Shall we do that?
Oh, you love me, let's do it. And dog is singing.
Why, you lady, sir. And some dogs will sing well.
If my lady have not called up her steward Malvolio and bid him turn you out of doors, never trust me!
Am I not consanguineous? Am I not of her blood?
Well, it's time to say goodnight to Napoli. So it's time for us to embalm on Sarah with that moon above the Mediterranean Sea. In the morning, Signorina.
Sorry, rafters, are you mad? Oh, what are you? Have you no wits, manners, no honesty, with a gal like tinkers at this hour of the night? Do ye make an alehouse of my lady's house? Have ye no respect for place, persons, nor time in you?
We did keep time, sir, in our songs. Snack? Oh!
Sir, too. I must be round with you. My lady bade me tell you that, though she harbours you as her kinsman, she's nothing allied to your disorders. If you can separate yourself and your misdemeanors, you are welcome to this house. If not, I please you to take leave of her. She is very willing to bid you farewell.
Nay, good Sir Toby.
It's even so.
Art thou any more than a steward? Dost thou think, because thou art virtuous, there shall be no more cakes and ale? Go, sir, rub your chain with crumbs. A stoop of wine, Maria.
Mistress Mary, if you prize my lady's favour at anything more than contempt, you would not give means for this uncivil rule. She shall know of it by this hand.
Go shake your ears! Sweet Sir Toby, be patient for tonight. Since the Count of East was today with my lady, she's much out of quiet. For Monsieur Malvolio, let me alone with him. If I do not gull him into a nay word and make him a common recreation, do not think I have wit enough to lie straight in my bed. I know I can do it.
Possess us. Possess us. Tell us something of him.
Marry, sir, I will drop in his way some obscure letters of love, wherein by the colour of his hair, the shape of his leg, the manner of his gait, the expression of his nose, forehead and chin, he shall find himself most feelingly personated. I can write very like my lady or niece. On a forgotten matter, we can hardly make distinction of our hands.
Excellent. I smell a device.
I have to my nose too.
He shall think, by the letters that thou wilt drop, that they come from my niece, and that she's in love with him.
My purpose is indeed a horse of that colour.
Oh, 'twill be admirable.
Right, I warrant you. I will plant you two, and let the fool make a third, where he shall find the letter. Observe his construction of it. To this night, to bed, and dream on the event. Farewell.
Good night, Penthesilea.
Before me, she's a good wench.
Well, she's a beagle. True bred, and one that adores me. What of that?
I was adored once too.
Let's to bed, knight. Thou hadst need send for more money.
Cesaria, come hither. If ever thou shalt love, in the sweet pangs of it, remember me. For such as I am, all true lovers are. Unstayed and skittish in all motions else, save in the constant image of that creature that is beloved. Come in. How dost thou like this?
Gives a very echo to the seat. I love his throat.
Thou dost speak masterly. My life upon it. Young though thou art, thine eye hath stayed upon some creature that it love. Hath it not, boy?
A little by halfway.
What sort of woman is it?
Of your complexion.
She is not worth thee then. But what years in they?
About your years, my lord.
Too old by heaven. Let still a woman take an elder than herself. So wears she to him. So sways she in her husband's heart. For, boy, however we do praise ourselves, our fancies are more giddy and unfirm, more longing, wavering, sooner lost and worn than women's are.
I think it well, my lord.
Then let thy love be younger than thyself. For women are as roses, whose fair flower, being once displayed, doth fall that very hour.
And so they are. That they are so. To die, even when they to perfection grow.
Once more, Cesario, get thee to yon same sovereign cruelty. Tell her, my love, more noble than the world, prizes not quantity of dirty lands, but part fortune hath bestowed upon her. Tell her 'tis that miracle and queen of gems that nature pranks her in, attracts my soul.
And if she cannot love you, sir?
I cannot so be answered.
Sooth, you must. Say that some lady, as perhaps there is, hath for your love a greater pang of heart as you have for Olivia. Must she then not be answered?
There is no woman's sides can bear the beating of so strong a passion as love doth give my heart. No woman's heart so big to hold so much. They lack retention. But my love is all as hungry as the sea, and can digest as much. Make no compare between that love a woman could bear me, and that I owe Olivia.
Aye, but I know.
What dost thou know?
Too well what love women to men may owe. In faith, they are strong as heart as we. My father had a daughter, loved a man. As it were so, were I a woman, I should your lordship.
What's her history?
A blank, my lord. She never told her love. But like concealment, like a worm in the bud, feed on her damask cheek. She pined in thought, and with a yellow and green melancholy sat, like patience on a monument, smiling at grief. Was this not love indeed? We men may say more, swear more, but still we prove much in our vows, and little in our love.
But died thy sister of her love, my boy?
I am all the daughters of my father's house, and all the brothers too. Sir, shall I to this lady?
Aye, that's the thing. To her in haste. Give her this jewel. No, this jewel. Tell her my love can give no place, by no delay.
Come my way, Signor Fabian!
Nay, I'll come. If I lose the scruple of this sport, let me be boiled to death with melancholy.
Wouldst thou not be glad to have the rascally, niggardly sheep-biter put to some notable shame?
I would exult, man. You know, he brought me out of favour with my lady about a bear baiting here.
We will fool in black and blue.
And we do not its pity of our lives.
Well, here comes the little villain. How now, my metal of India?
Get ye all three, is it? Malvolio is coming down this walk. He has been yonder in the sun, practicing behaviour to his own shadow this half hour. Observe him for the love of mockery, for I know this letter will make a contemplative idiot of him. Close in the name of jesting! Lie thou there, for here comes a trout that must be caught.
'Tis but fortune. All is fortune. Maria once told me it did affect me, and I've heard herself come this close, that should she fancy, it should be one of my complexion. Besides, she uses me with a more exalted respect than anyone else who follows her. What should I think of? He's an old wing road!
Contemplation makes a brave turkey couple
Oh,
here.
slight and good soul, make the
Count Malvolio! Having been 3 months married, sitting in my stakes, calling my officers about me in my branched velvet gown. Having come from a daybed where I had left Olivia asleep. And then, to send for my kinsman, one Sir Toby, bolts and shackles! 7 of my people, with an obedient start, may count for him. I frowned a while. I just a wonderful watch. Play with my sandwich Jew. Toby approaches, bows thereto. I extend my hand to him thus, quenching my many smile with an austere regard of contrail, saying, Cousin Toby, my fortunes, having cast me on your niece, give me this prerogative of speeches. What? What? You must amend your drunkenness. Oh, God! Besides, you waste the treasure of your time with a foolish knight.
That's me, I warrant you.
Sir Andrew.
And you tis I, or many do call me fool.
What appointment have we here? Oh, my life. This is in contempt of question. Lady's hand. To the unknown beloved, listen my good wishes. Her very phrases. To whom should this be? Jove knows I love, but who? Lips do not move. No man must know. No man must know. No man must know. I would follow. The number's altered. No man must know. If this should be thee, Malvolio. I make command where I adore, but silence like a Lucrece knife, with bloodless strokes my heart doth gore. M-O-A-I doth sway my life.
Steam riddle.
Nay, first, let me see. I may command where I adore. A wife, she may command me, I serve her, she is my lady. And the end, what should that alphabetical position portend? If I can make that resemble something in me. Softly. M-O-A-I. M. Malvolio! M! Why, that begins my name! M! But then there's no constancy in the sequel. That suffers under probation. A should follow, but O does. And then I comes behind. The simulation is not as the former, and yet, to crush this a little, it would bow to me. For every one of those letters are in my name. Soft. Here follows prose. If this fall into thy hand, revolve. In my stars I am above thee, but be not afraid of greatness. Some are born great. Some achieve greatness. And some have greatness thrust upon them. Thy fates open thy hands. Let thy blood and spirit embrace them. And, to prepare thyself for what thou art like to be, cast thou humble slough and appear fresh. Be opposite with a kinsman, surly with servants, let thy tongue tang arguments. She thus advises thee that sighs for thee. Remember who commended thy yellow stockings, and wish to see thee ever cross-gartered. I say remember, go to thou art made, if thou desirest to be so. If not, let me see thee a steward still, the fellow of servants, and not worthy to touch fortune's fingers. Farewell, she that would alter services with thee, the fortunate unhappy. Daylight and champagne discovers not more. This is open. I will be proud. I will read politic authors. I will baffle Sir Toby. I will wash off gross acquaintances. I do not enough fool myself to let imagination jade me. For every reason excites to this, that my lady loves me. She did commend my yellow stockings of late. She did praise my leg being cross-gartered. And in this, she manifests herself to my love. I thank my stars I am happy. I will be strange, stout, in yellow stockings, and cross-gartered, even with the scribblers of pudding them on. Jehovah, my stars be praised. Soft, here is your postscript. Thou canst not choose but know who I am. If thou entertainest my love, let it appear in thy smiling. Thy smiles become thee well. Therefore, in my presence, still smile, dear my sweet, I prithee. Jove, I thank thee. I will smile. I will do everything that thou wilt have me.
I could marry this wench with this device.
Oh, so could I too.
Will thou set a foot upon my neck?
And the like too.
Nay, but stay true. Does it work upon him?
Like aquavitae with a midwife.
You will then see the fruits of the sport. Mark his first approach before my lady. He will come to her in yellow stockings, a colour she detests, and cross-gartered, a fashion she abhors, and he will smile upon her, which will now be so unsuitable to her disposition. If you'll see it, follow me.
Thou most excellent devil of wit!
Dost thou live by thy strings?
No, sir. We live by the church.
We do live by the church, but we do live at our house. Our house stands by the church.
So thou mayst say, the king lies by a beggar, the beggar dwell near him.
You have said so.
To see this age, a sentence is but a chevre glove to a good wit. How quickly the wrong side may be turned rightward.
Nay, that's certain. They that dally nicely with words may quickly make them want.
I would therefore, my sister had no name, sir.
Why?
Why, sir, a name's a word.
And to dally with that word might make my sister wanton.
But indeed, words are very rascals since bonds disgrace them.
Thy reason, man?
Troth, sir, I can yield you none of them. Words. When words are grown so false, I'm loath to prove reason with them.
I warrant thou art a merry fellow who carest for nothing. Art thou not the Lady Olivia's fool?
No, sir, the Lady Olivia has no folly.
Indeed, we are not her fool, but her
Corrupter of words.
I saw thee later at the Count Orsino's.
Foolery, sir. Just walk about the old like the sun. Shines everywhere.
I think I saw you there.
Now thou pass upon me, I'll no more with thee. Hold, there's expenses for thee.
Now, Jove, what's the next commodity of hair? Send thee a beard.
By my troth I tell thee, more sick for one. Is thy lady within?
Our lady is within, sir.
I will construe from whence you come, who you are and what you will, or out of our welcome.
This fellow is wise enough to play the fool. To do that well, craves a kind of wit.
Save you, gentlemen.
And you, sir?
Divulgate, monsieur.
Il nous a si petit serviteur.
Oh, I hope that you are. And I am yours.
My niece is desirous you should enter.
I am bound to your niece, sir. She's the list of my voyage.
Well then, taste your legs, sir. Put them to motion.
My legs do better understand me, sir. Then I understand what you mean by bidding me taste my legs.
Well, I mean, to go, sir. To enter.
I will enter. But we are prevented. Most excellent lady, the heavens rain odours on you.
That is a rare courtier. Rain orders. Well.
My matter hath no voice. To your own most pregnant and vouchsafed ear.
Orders pregnant and vouchsafed. Well, I'll get them all three already.
Let the garden door be shut. And leave me to my hearing. Now, sir, give me your hand.
My duty, madam, and most humble service.
What's your name?
Cesario's your servant's name, madam.
My servant, sir. Your servant to the Count Orsino youth.
And he is yours. And his needs must be yours. Your servant's servant is your servant, madam.
For him. I think not on him. For his thoughts, well, they were blanks rather than filled with me.
Madam, I come to wet your thoughts on his behalf.
By your leave, I pray you, I bade you never speak again of him. But were you to undertake another suit, I had rather hear you to solicit that than music from the spheres.
Dear lady.
Give me leave. Beseech you. I did send off the last enchantment you did here. A ring in chest of you. What might you think? So? Well, let me hear you speak.
I pity you.
That's a degree to love.
No, not a grise. It is a vulgar proof that very oft we pity enemies.
Why then, methinks 'tis time to smile again. Be not afraid, good youth, I will not have you. And yet, when wit and youth is come to harvest, your wife is alike to reap a proper man. There lies your way, due west.
In grace and good disposition attend your ladyship. You'll nothing, madam, to my lord by me.
Oh, stay! I prithee, tell me what thou thinkest of me.
That you think you are not what you are.
Well, if I think so, I think the same of you.
Then you are right. I am not what I am.
I would you were as I would have you be. What deal of scorn looks beautiful in the contempt and anger of his lip. Cesario, by the roses of the spring, by maidenhood on a truth in everything, I love thee so, that maugre all thy pride, no wit nor reason can my passion hide.
By innocence I swear, and by my youth I have one heart, one bosom, and one truth, that no woman has, nor ever none shall mistress be of it, save I alone. And so adieu, good madam. Nevermore will I my master's tears to you deplore.
When yet come again, for thou perhaps mayst change.
No fear, I'll stay. Not a jot longer. Thy reason, give thy reason.
You must needs yield your reason, Sir Andrew.
Marry, I saw your niece do more favours to the Count's serving man than ever she bestowed upon me.
She did show favour to the youth in your sight only, to exasperate you, to await your dormouse valour. Valour was looked for at your hand, and you were now sailed into the north of my lady's opinion, where you were hanged like an icicle on a Dutchman's beard, unless you do redeem it by some laudable attempt of valour.
And be anyway, it must be with valour.
Challenge the Count's youth to fight. There is nothing more potent in this world than report of a man's valour.
There is no way but this, Sir Andrew.
Will either of you bear me a challenge to him?
Go, write, be eloquent and full of invention about it.
If you desire the spleen and will laugh yourself into stitches, follow me. Young girl, Malvolio, there's none that could ever believe such impossible passages of grossness. He's in yellow stockings.
And cross-garters?
Most villainously. He disobeyed every point of the letter I dropped in his way to betray him. He does smile his face into Marlhein's and is in a map. I can hardly forbear hurling things at him. I know my lady will strike him. If she do, he'll smile and take it for a great favour.
Come, bring us where he is.
I would not by my will have troubled you, but since you make a pleasure of your pains, I will no further chide you.
Well, I could not stay behind you, you being skilless in these parts, which to a stranger, guided and unfriended, often seem rough and inhospitable. My willing love set forth in your pursuit.
My kind Antonio, I can no other answer give, but thanks, and thanks. What's to do? Shall we go see the relics of this town?
Would you pardon me? I do not without danger walk the streets. Once, in a sea fight against the Count's galleys, I did some service of such note indeed that were to be taken here, scarce be answered.
Be like you slew a great number of his
Shh! The offence is not of such a bloody nature, but even so, if I be captured in this place, I shall indeed.
not then walk too open.
It doth not fit me. Hold, sir. Here's my purse. In the south suburbs, at the Elephant, there you shall meet me.
Why are your purse?
Well, haply your eye might light upon some toy you wish to purchase. And your store, I think, is not for idle markets, sir.
I'll be your purse bearer and leave you for an hour.
To the Elephant?
I do remember.
Sent after him. He says he'll come. How shall I feast him? What bestow of him? For youth is more oft bought than begged or borrowed. But where's Malvolio? He's sad and civil, and suits well for a servant with my fortunes.
He's coming, madam, but in very strange manner. He is sure possessed, madam.
Why, what's the matter? Does he rave?
No, madam, he does nothing but smile. Your ladyship were best to have some guard about you if he do come. For sure the man is tainted in his wits.
Go call him hither. I'm as mad as he. Sadly married man as he will be.
Sweet lady! Ho! Ho!
As mad as thou. As
to obstruction in the blood, this cross-gartering. But what of that? Please, the eye that matters.
Why, how dost thou, man? What's the matter with thee?
Not black in my mind, nor yellow in my legs. It did come to his hands, and command shall be executed. I think we do know that sweet Roman hand.
Look, thou got to bed, Malvolio.
To bed? Aye, I'll come to thee.
Why smilest thou, and kiss thy hand so oft?
How do you, Malvolio?
At your request.
Why appear you with this ridiculous boldness before my lady?
Be not afraid of greatness. 'Twas well writ.
What meanest thou by that?
Some are born great. Some achieve greatness.
What sayest thou?
And some have greatness thrust upon them.
Heaven restore thee.
And remember who commended thy yellow stockings,
Yellow stockings?
and wished to see thee ever cross-gartered.
Cross-gartered?
Go to, thou art made, if thou desirest to be so.
Am I made?
If not, let me see thee a servant still.
This is very midsummer madness.
Madam, the young gentleman of Count Orsino's is returned. I could hardly entreat him back. He attends your ladyship's pleasure.
I'll come to him. Good Maria. Let this fellow be looked to. Where is my cousin Toby? Let some of my people have special care of him. I would not have him miscarry for the half of my dowry.
Oh, ho! You come near me now! No worse man than Sir Toby to look to me. This concurs directly with the letter. She sends him on purpose, that I might be a stubborn to him. For she incites me to that in the letter. Be opposite with a kinsman, surly with servants, like tongue-tying arguments. I have lied her. And when she went away now, let this fellow be looked to. Fellow. Not Malvolio, nor after my degree, but fellow. Everything adheres together. No dram of a scruple, no scruple of a scruple. Nothing can come between me and the full prospect of my hopes. Which way is he?
Here he is, here he is. Well, it's with you, sir.
Go off. I will guard you. Let me enjoy my private. Go off.
Sir Toby, my lady prays you to have a care of him.
Aha! Does she so?
How is with you, Malvolio? One man defy the devil.
Do you know what you say?
Lie you, and you speak ill of the devil. How he takes it at heart.
How now,
Pray God he
mistress?
is not mad. Oh, Lord.
Why? Prithee, let me alone with him. How now? How dost thou?
Sir,
Get him to say his prayers, good Sir Toby. Get him to pray.
my prayers minx. Go, hang yourselves all. You are idle, shallow things. I am not of your element. You shall know more hereafter.
Nay, pursue him now, lest the device take her in tame.
Why, we shall make him mad indeed.
Come. We'll have him in a dark room and bound. My niece is already in the belief that he's mad.
More than that for a May morning.
Here's the challenge. Read it, warrant there's vinegar. And pepperint.
It's so saucy.
Ah, it is our warrant. Do but read.
Youth, whatsoever thou art but a scurvy fellow.
Good. And valiant.
Wonder not, nor admire not in thy mind why I do call thee so, for I will show thee no reason for it.
Good no.
Thou comest to the lady Olivia, and in my sight she uses thee kindly. But thou liest in thy throat, and that is not the matter I challenge thee for.
Very brief and to exceeding good sense. Lus.
I will waylay thee going home, where if it be thy chance to kill me,
Good.
thou killest me like a rogue and a villain. Fare thee well, and God have mercy upon one of our souls. He may have mercy upon mine, but my hope is better, and so look to thyself. Thy friend as thou usest him, and thy sworn enemy, Andrew Aguichi. If this letter move him not, his legs cannot. I'll give it him.
You may have very fit occasion for it. He's now in some commerce with my lady, and will by and by depart.
Go, scout me for him, and so soon as ever thou seest him, draw and swear horrible.
Nay, let me alone for swearing.
Now will I not deliver this letter, but give the fellow some notable report of Aguichi, one that will so fright them both they will kill each other by the look.
Here he comes with your niece. Give them way till he take leave, and presently after him. I've set too much into a heart of stone, and laid mine honour to and carry out.
With the same behaviour that your passion bears goes on my master's grief.
Here, wear this for me. 'Tis my picture. It hath no tongue to vex you, and I beseech you come again tomorrow. What will you ask of me that I'll deny?
Nothing but this. Your true love for my master.
How with mine honour can I give him that which I have already given to you?
I will acquit you.
Come again tomorrow. Fare thee well. I fiend like thee might bear my soul to hell.
Gentlemen, God save thee!
You, sir?
The defence thou hast, betake thee to it. Thy enemy attends thee at the orchard end. He is quick, skilful, and deadly.
You mistake, sir. I'm sure no man hath any quarrel for me. My remembrance is very free and clear from any offence unto any man.
Well, if you hold your life at any price, betake thee to your God.
I pray you, what is he?
He is a devil in private brawl.
I will return again to the house. Desire some conduct for the lady.
Sir, no. Get you on, for fight you must, that's certain.
This is uncivil as strange. I beseech you, do me this courteous office as to know of the man what my offence to him is. It is something of my negligence, nothing of my purpose.
I will do so. Signor Fabian! Stay by this gentleman till my return.
I pray you, sir, do you know of this matter?
I have the knights incensed against you, even to mortal combat, but nothing of the circumstance more.
I pray you, what manner of man is he?
He is indeed, sir, the most skilful, bloody, and fatal opposite that you could possibly have found in any part of Illyria. I will make your peace with him, if I can.
We've much bound to you for it. I'm one who rather go with Sir Priest than Sir Knight. I care not who knows this about me.
Why, man, he's a very devil. They say he has taught the sword to a king.
Oh, Fox, I'll not meddle with it. Leg on it. I thought he was such a fighter, I'd never unchallenge him. Let him let the matter slip. I'll give him my horse, Grey Capulet.
I'll make the motion. Stand here. Well, at least make a good show on it. Marry, I'll ride your horse as well as I ride you. I have his horse. I persuaded him the youth's a devil.
He is as horribly conceited of him, and pants, and looks pale, as if a bear racing.
There's no remedy, sir. The gentleman will, for his oath's sake, have one bout with you, but he protests he will not hurt you.
Pray God defend me, a little thing would make me tell him how much I lack of a man.
Give ground if you see him furious.
There's no remedy, Sir Andrew. The gentleman will, for his honest sake, have one fight with you.
Oh, pray God he keeps his horse.
I do assure you it is against my will.
Put up your sword. If this young gentleman have done offence, I take the fault on me. If you offend him, I for him defy you.
You, sir? Why, what are you?
One, sir, that for his love does yet do more than you've heard him brag to you, he will.
Nay, I am for you.
This is the man! Do thy office!
Antonio! I arrest thee at the suit of Count Orsino.
You do mistake me, sir.
No, sir, no, Jot. I know your favour well. But now you have no seek upon your head. Take him away. He knows I know him well.
I must obey. comes with seeking you. Well, there's no remedy, I shall answer it, but what will you do now my necessity makes me to ask you for my purse? You stand amazed.
Come, sir.
I must entreat you some of that money.
What money, sir? For the fair kindness you've shown me here, prompted by your present trouble, to my lean and low ability. I lent you something. My having is not much.
You deny me now? Is it possible that my deserts to you can lack persuasion? Do not tempt me of my misery, lest that it make me so unsound of man as to upbraid you with those kindnesses that I have done for you.
I know of none, nor know of you by voice, face, or any feature. I hate ingratitude more than a man in anything.
Heavens themselves.
Come, sir. I pray you, go.
Let me speak a little. This man you see here I snatched one half out of the jaws of death, and to his image which methought did promise most venerable worth did I devotion.
What's that to us? The time goes by, away!
But how vile and idle proves this God. Thou hast, Sebastian, done good feature shame.
The man grows mad, away with him!
Lead me on.
Sebastian. He named Sebastian. Prove true imagination. Oh, prove true. That I, dear brother, may be taken for you.
Will you maybe believe that we are not sent for you?
Go to, thou art a foolish fellow. Let me be clear of thee.
Oh, well held out of faith. No, we do not know you. No, we are not sent to you by Our Lady to bid you come speak with her. But your name is not Master Cesario, nor this isn't my nose neither.
Nothing that is so is so.
I prithee, vent thy folly somewhere else. You don't know me.
Ooh, vent thy folly. He has heard that word of some great man and now applies it to a fool.
Vent my folly. Prithee now, regard thy strangeness, and tell us what we shall vent to Our Lady.
Shall I vent to her that thou art coming?
Prithee, depart from me. Look, there's money. If you tarry longer, I shall give worse payment.
By my troth, thou hast an open hand. These wise men that give fools money get themselves a good report.
Now, sir, there's for you.
Why, and there. Are all you people mad?
Yes, well, I tell Our Lady straight. I wouldn't be in some of your coats for tuppence.
Come on, sir, hold. I will be free from thee. What wouldst thou now? Thou darest tempt me further, draw thy sword.
What? Nay, then I must have an ounce or two of this mother-bird blood from you.
Hold me. On my life, I charge thee. Hold.
Madam!
What a gracious friendship in the mountains and the barbarous caves where manners never were preached. Out of my sight. Good Cesario. Rudesby. Begone. Prithee, gentle friend, go with me to my house. Thou shalt not choose but go. Do not deny.
What relish is in this? How runs the stream, or else I am mad. And all this is a dream. Fancy still my sense of leafy sleep. He loves to dream, so let me sleep.
Nay, come I prithee, would thou be ruled by me?
Madam, I will.
Say so be.
Nay, I prithee, make him believe thou art a toe-past curate. Do it quickly, I'll pass a Toby Giles.
Well, I'll put it on, and I'll dissemble myself in it.
Jove bless
say, Master Parson. Buenos dias, Sir Toby. For, as the old hermit of Prague that never saw pen and ink, so very wittily said to a niece of King Godfredo, that it is. So I, being Master Parson, am Master Parson. For what is that? That is what is. What do I say, peace in this prison?
Who calls that?
Sir Topaz the curate comes to visit Malvolio the lunatic.
Sir Topaz, good Sir Topaz, go to my lady.
Oh, hyperbolical fiend, how vexest thou this man? Talkest thou of nothing but ladies?
Sir Topaz, never was man thus wronged. Good Sir Topaz, I am not mad. They have laid me here in hideous darkness.
Fie, thou dishonest Satan! Sayest thou that house is dark?
As hell, Sir Topaz.
Why, it hath bay windows, transparent windows, and yet complainest thou still of darkness?
Sir Topaz, I am not mad. I tell thee this house is dark.
Madman, I say, there is no darkness, but ignorance.
And I say this house is as dark as ignorance. And I say there was never man thus abused. I am no more mad than thou art.
Fare thee well. Remain thou still in darkness.
Sir Topaz! Sir Topaz!
Thou canst do this without a beard and gown. He sees thee not.
I would we were well rid of this knavery. I'm so far at fence with my niece I cannot pursue this spot to the upshot. Come.
Fool?
Master Malvolio.
Good fool. As ever thou got this so well at my hand. Hold me to candle, pen, ink, and paper. As I am a gentleman, I will live to be thankful to thee for.
Alas, sir, how fell you besides your 5 wits?
Fool! Never was a man so notoriously abused. I am as well in my wits as thou art.
But as well, then you are mad indeed. It would be no better in your wits than a fool.
They keep me in darkness. Send the minister to me. Do all they can to face me out of my wits.
Advise you what you say. The minister is here.
Malvolio! Malvolio, thy wits the heavens restore. Endeavour thyself to sleep, and leave thy vein. Be able to
Sir Topaz!
maintain no words with him, good fellow.
Do I, sir? Not I, sir. God be with you, good Sir Topaz.
Very young.
I will, sir.
Fool! 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 I say!
Sir, be patient.
Good fool. Some light, some paper. I tell thee I am as well in my wits as any man in Illyria.
If only you were, sir.
By this hand I am! Good fool. Some light, some ink. Convey what I was set down to my lady. It should advantage thee more than ever the bearing of letter did.
I will help you to it. But tell me true, are thou not mad indeed, or do you but counterfeit?
Believe me, I am not. I tell thee true.
Nay, I'll never believe a madman till I see his brains. I will fetch you light and paper and ink.
Fool. I'll requite it in the highest degree. I pray thee, be gone!
This is the air. That is the glorious sun. It's her. She gave me. I do feel it. And see it. 'Tis wonder that enwraps me thus. This may be some error, but no madness. Yet there is something in it that is deceivable. Shh, till the lady comes.
Let not this haste of mine. If thou do mean well, now go with me and this holy man there before him. What do you say?
Follow this man and go with you, and having sworn truth, ever shall be true.
Leave the way, Father, and heaven so shine that they may fairly note the sight of mine.
Belong you to the Lady Olivia, friend?
I so we are some of her trappings.
Aye, I know thee well. How art thou, my good fellow?
Truly, sir. The better for our folks.
And the worse for our friends.
But that is excellent.
With my short said now.
Though it please you to be one of our friends.
Thou shalt not be the worse of me, there's gold.
Here comes the man, sir. How did you rescue me?
That face of his I do remember well. But when I saw it last, it was besmeared, black as Vulcan in the smoke of war. What's the matter?
Ah, Orsino. This is the Antonio that took the phoenix.
And this is he that did the tiger board. And your young nephew Titus lost his leg.
Here in the streets, desperate of shame and state, in private babble did we apprehend him.
He did me kindness, sir. Drew on my side. Yet in conclusion put a strange speech upon me.
Notable pirate. Saltwater thief. What foolish bold has brought you here?
Orsino, noble sir, be pleased that I shake off these names you give me. Though I confess myself to have been Orsino's enemy, that most ingrateful boy there by your side, from the rude seas enraged and foamy mouth did I redeem, a wreck past hope he was. His life I gave him and did there to add my love, without retention or restraint, all his in dedication. For his sake did I expose myself pure for his love, into the danger of this adverse town. Drew to defend him when he was beset, where his false cunning taught him to face me out of his acquaintance, denied me mine own purse, which I had recommended to his use not half an hour before.
How can this be?
When came ye to this town?
Today, my lord, and for 3 months since, no interim, not a minute's vacancy, both day and night did we keep company.
Here comes the Countess. Now heaven walks on earth. But for thee, fellow, thy words are madness. For 3 months hath this youth attended upon me, but more of that anon. Take him aside.
What would my lord that he may not have, wherein Olivia may seem serviceable? Cesario, you cannot keep promise with me.
Madam,
What do you say,
Gracious
Cesario?
Olivia.
Good my lord.
my lord would speak. My duty hushes me.
If it be aught the old tune, my lord, it is as fat and fulsome to mine ear as howling after music.
Still so cruel.
Still so constant, lord.
What perverseness. You uncivil lady, what shall I do?
Even what it please, my lord, that shall become him.
Why should I not? Had I the heart, kill what I love. Since you to non-regardance cast my faith, live you the marble-breasted tyrant still. And this, your minion, whom I know you love, him will I tear out of that cruel eye, where he sits crowned in his master's spite. Come, boy, with me. My thoughts are ripe with mischief. Sacrifice the lamb I do love, spite a raven's heart within a dove.
And I, most jock and apt and willingly, to do your rest 1,000 deaths with time.
Where goes Cesario?
After him I love. More than I love these eyes, more than my life. More by all moors than e'er I shall love wife.
I mean, detest, how am I beguiled?
Who does beguile you? Who does you wrong?
Hast thou forgot thyself? Is it so long? Call forth the Holy Father.
Come away!
Whither, my lord? Cesario, husband, stay!
Husband,
Aye, husband. Can he that deny?
her husband, Sarah.
No, my lord, not I.
Alas, it is the basest of thy fear. Fear not, Cesario. Take thy fortunes up. Welcome, Holy Father. Father, I charge thee by thy reverence, here to unfold what thou dost know, hath newly passed between this youth and me.
A contract of eternal bond of love, confirmed by the mutual joinder of your hands, tested by the holy close of lips, strengthened by the interchangement of your rings. Since when my watch hath pulled me toward my grave, I've travelled for 2 hours.
Oh, thou dissembling cur! Direct thy feet, for thou and I henceforth shall never meet!
My lord, I do protest!
Hold, little faith, for thou hast too much fear. What's the matter?
He has brought my head across and has given Sir Toby a bloody coxcomb too. For the love of God, you help.
Who has done this, Sir Andrew?
The Count's gentleman one, Cesario. We took him for a coward, but he's the very devil incarnate.
My gentleman, Cesario.
Odds likely, here he is. He brought my head across for nothing, and that I did, I was set on to do it by Sir Toby.
Why do you speak to me? I never hurt you. You drew your sword upon without cause, but I bespoke you fair and hurt you not.
If a bloody cox can't be hurt, you have hurt me. I think you've said nothing by a bloody coxcomb. Here comes the Toby halting.
Oh no, gentlemen.
That's all one. Has heard me, and there's end on it.
Away with him. Who hath made this havoc with them?
I'll help you, Sir Toby, because we'll be dressed together. You help an asshead, a coxcomb, a knave, a thin-faced knave, a gob.
Get him to bed, and let his hurt be looked to.
I'm sorry, madam, I've hurt your kinsman. The brother of my blood, I would have done no less with wit and state. You throw a strange regard upon me. Pardon me, sweet one, even for 1,000 maiden children. So late to go.
One face, one voice, and one habit, but 2 persons? Natural perspective that is and is not.
Antonio! Oh, dear Antonio, how the hours cracked and tortured me since I lost thee.
Sebastian, are you?
Hearest thou that, Antonio?
How have you made division of yourself? An apple cleft in 2 is not more twin than these 2 creatures. Which is Sebastian?
Most wonderful.
Do I stand there? I never had a brother. I had a sister whom the blind waves and surges have devoured. What kin are you to me? What countryman? What name? What parentage?
Mescaline. Sebastian was my father. Such as Sebastian was my brother too. So and he suited to his watery too.
Were you a woman, as the breast goes even, I should say thrice welcome drowned Viola.
My father had a mole upon his brow.
So had mine.
And died that day when Viola from her birth had numbered 13 years.
Oh, that record is lively in my soul. He finished indeed his mortal act that made my sister 13 years.
Do not embrace me. Till each circumstance of time, place, and fortune. Do go here, and jump that I am Viola.
So, consequently, you would have been mistook. You would have been contracted to a maid. Nor there are now you by my life deceived. You were betrothed both to a maid and a man.
If this be so, as yet the glass seems true, I shall have share in this most happy record. Thou hast said to me 1,000 times, thou never shouldst love woman like to me.
Well, those sayings I will overswear.
Then take my hand, and let me see thee in thy woman's weeds.
Captain that to bring me first on shore, hath my maiden's garments. He upon some actions our endurance at Malvolio suit. A gentleman and follow of my ladies.
Oh, he shall enlarge him. Fetch Malvolio hither. Oh, and yet, alas. Oh, now I remember me, they say, poor gentleman, he's much distract. Ah, how does Malvolio, sir?
Truly, madam. He has here writ a letter to you. I should have given it to you today morning.
But as a madman, so there's no gospels, so it skills not much when they're delivered.
Open it and read it.
But then to be well edified when the fool delivers the madman. By the Lord, man, if you're wrong!
Oh, no. Ah, thou man.
No, madame, we do but read madness. As your ladyship will have it as it must be, you must allow gospels.
Prithee, read it in thy right wits.
So I do. But to read in his right wits, it's to read thus.
Read it here, sir. By the Lord, madame, you wrong me, and the world shall know it. Though you've put me into darkness, and given your drunken cousin rule over me, yet have I the benefit of my senses, as well as your ladyship. I have your own letter that induced me to the semblance I put on, with the which I doubt not but to do myself much right, or you much shame. Think of me as you please. I leave my duty a little unthought of, and speak out my injury. The madly used
Malvolio.
Did you write this?
I, madame.
That savours not much of distraction.
We'll call him hither, Fabian. Seem delivered.
Thy master quits you, and for your service done him, you shall from this time be your master's mistress. Is this the man?
My lord. The same. How now, Malvolio?
Madam, you have done me wrong. Notorious wrong.
Have I, Malvolio? No.
Lady, you have. I pray you, peruse that letter. You must not now deny. It is your hand. You can say none of this. Well, grant it then, and tell me, in the modesty of honour, why you have given me such clear lights of favour. I've become smiling, cross-gartered to you, to put on yellow stockings, and to frown upon Sir Toby and the light of people. And why have you suffered me to be imprisoned, kept in the dark house, visited by the priest, amid the most notorious geck and gull that e'er invention played upon? Tell me why.
Alas, Malvolio, this isn't my writing, though I confess much like it. But out of the question, it is Maria's hand. And now I remember it was her that first told me thou wast mad, and camest in smiling, and in such forms which here were put upon thee in the letter. This practice hath most shrewdly passed upon thee. Prithee, be content. Good madam, hear me speak. Most freely I confess. Myself and Toby set this device against Malvolio here. Maria writ the letter at Sir Toby's great importance, in recompense, whereof he hath married her. Alas, poor fool, how they have baffled thee.
Why? Some are born great.
Some achieve greatness.
Some are greatness thrust upon them.
I was one, sir, in this interlude.
One Sir Topaz, sir.
But that's all one.
By the Lord, Phil, I'm not mad!
But do you remember? Madame, why laugh you, such a barren fool?
And you smile not, he's gagged. And thus, the worthy king of time brings in his revenges.
I'll be revenged on the whole pack of you!
When that I once and a little tiny fool, but hey ho, the wind and the rain, a foolish thing was but a toy. For the rain it raineth every day. But when I came alas to wipe, hey ho, the wind and the rain, by swag do